let's see. Here we are again. We're going to be playing Exmortis 2, as it says right there. I finished up the first Exmortis. I did the last bit. So at this point, I think in the game, well, like it says right here, there's hordes of Exmortis across the land. Something, something dark side, something, something complete. So, let's get to this. Okay, turn the lights down and sound up for maximum atmosphere. Unfortunately, it's 10 in the morning for me, so that won't help. Some images. Some sounds used in the game are obtained using actual EVP recordings. EVP recordings are what they do to try and catch ghost phenomenon in sounds and voices. Some images in the game were taken from real haunted locations around Australia. Whilst the story stands on its own, certain elements are from the original game or meh. Certain scenes are very CPU intensive. Full screen is not recommended above resolution 800/600. Due to graphic content and profanity, this title is not recommended for children. So yeah, that. Okay, let's get started. Oh crap, what? So that happened.
Revealed the identity of the group responsible for the mass murder of the West Coast State. Over the past month, the group identified as the Exmortis have been linked to every cinnamon town and city in its past. Scenes of unimaginable violence and carnage have dominated television
Is he gonna flip out again? Nope. This time. The hordes of Exmortis swept across the earth, a plague unlike anything humanity had ever encountered. In their final stand, a handful of humankind's last survivors stood their ground, defiant of their inevitable fate, and in those last moments death took their brave souls. A stranger passing in the distance put his plans into motion. Where is your god now? Shrink this up a bit. Old automobile. Exmortis. The sky has been stained red. Blood. Oh, going in here. Surely nothing bad will happen. Oh crap. Bloody footprints for the Lord. Well, surely it's not a bad idea to go sit in here and talk to them. What's up?
Mr. Hannay, please sit, for my time here is limited. I take it the battle didn't go as planned. An unfortunate inevitability, I'm afraid. Nevertheless, it has aided and allowed me the passage I required to make contact with you. The Exmortis know you're here, so I must be brief. All might seem lost to you in this dark hour, however, I am here to bring you hope when you have none. I have here with me a parchment which you will do well to read carefully. The knowledge within its pages will shed light on your path towards removing the scourge and allowing mortal man to begin rebuilding. I don't doubt that you are wondering if I am trustworthy or not. However, at this point, neither you nor the remaining fragments of humanity have anything left to forfeit. I'm afraid mankind's fate rests on your next course of action. For your sake, I hope you make the right choice.
Good evening. Prophecy of the Hand. One night I dreamed. A darkness once dormant, patiently waiting, was now emerging from the shadows. The light growing brighter from beyond the dark chasm, wrapping around a pillar stained with ancient symbols. Many millions of shrieks and screams engulfed me where I stood until I felt the burn rise up from the floor and it too consumed me. My soul was ripped from my shell, was flattened and became a pathway. It became a link between the ancient world and my reality. Unspeakable monstrosities crossed over and began devouring every living thing. And then a fiend of unspeakable size and malevolence looked at me and smiled as he crossed into my world. He introduced himself as the ancient Exmortis. I could see myself a tattered, broken man suddenly imbued with an insatiable power. I felt a sudden drive to destroy all that I knew and return it all to how it used to be before light and life. I saw myself become the hand of Exmortis. I saw what was, what is, and what will be. I then saw a strange dagger plunge deep into me, a man holding it, a mere mortal, and something else in the shadows. But then the darkness took me as I fell to my knees and the pathway crumbled, my soul lost forever. I don't dare to dream again for fear of what horrors await me. How am I to get out of here? Don't know, but we're getting out. Ah, crap, come on. There we go. Oh, my eye itches so much. Okay, that's better now. The door! Oh, snap. Success! I have the keys! Now drive this old thing out of here! Zoom, zoom, Exmortis! Surely you can't keep up with this car! Xavier's Legacy. Don't know. Going inside. Let's go up here.
Get out!
Clearly. Oh, going in the... Yep. Ah, crap. As before, if you want to read it all, I'll pause on each page so you can hit the pause button. Flip! But otherwise, I'm not going to read this entire thing. And flip. And flip. And flip. And flip. There we go. And flip. Yep. And flip. And flip. And Click. And flip. Most of this is gonna be me flipping pages. And flip. 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 I have a Tootsie Roll. And flip. And flip. Oh my gosh, how long is this? Derp-a-derp. And flip. Doot doot doot. And flip. And flip. And flip. And then we're missing the last page. Excellent. Oh crap. Slaughter them like animals, even the children. Well, getting out of here. Well, nothing good ever happens in here, so I'm out. I can still feel her melancholy presence in the room. Low-key. Which is exactly why I suddenly saw a child get exploded. Okay, so that's all information on the Exmortis. Hello, footsteps. Oh, snap, hi. No? Oh, crap, come on. Why you do this game? 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to pause here. It's when I get back, I'll finish this Sudoku puzzle for you. Sudoku, whatever. So, be right back, everybody. Bye-bye.